stream's back up.
I'm trying to find.
Gotta find the chat. But you were in the middle of talking before my internet cut. If you remember what you were talking about and want to.
I was talking about tea. Oh, okay.
Hey Dan. Okay, wonderful. We're live back. Okay, wonderful.
Yeah, I was talking about tea. How like when the British, the English or whatnot, they like used to add a lot of milk and sugar to tea because they got bad quality tea. It just didn't taste that good. And I feel like that's like sometimes the way with tea. If it's like not your cup of tea, you can just add milk and sugar to it. But bubble tea is like a whole nother thing of like, oh, that's milk and tea, and there's a lot of sugar in it. And I think bubble tea is really good. So I also, and lattes, like, I love the way that milk looks in tea. I think it just looks nice in that like milky way, but with like some color. So it either looks brown or like you can have blue tea or matcha, and then it just turns your like dark, bright green matcha into something that's more creamy.
Hello, Lo Sangang Zang Lo Sang Zang Po. Greetings. How are we both doing? We're doing well. We had slight technical difficulties, so my stream had to restart. But we have been answering lots, or Sarah has been answering lots of questions. And thank you for following. You just addicts back in the day. Oh my gosh. So you can have tea.
Ethiopian, yes, that is historically correct.
Happy birthday. Whose birthday is it? Yay! Happy birthday! Whose birthday is it? Crispy fried soup. Yeah! Happy birthday. Woo! Lo Sang Zangpo. I see what's happening. Hi, Skangman23. Welcome. We're just chilling. Two frenzos in the chilzos. Yeah. How's your birthday party? My birthday party. The bear is huge. Yeah. I have a huge unicorn. Let me get my huge unicorn.
I love how much delay is in Twitch. It's great.
A. Did I eat my birthday cake? Did you eat your birthday cake? Because it's our birthday, you should you know, you can like follow us for a happy birthday. Give us a birthday present because it's our birthday. Wait, who is who? So I'm Doro Pie. That's Sari Berry. So this is my channel, but we were interviewing Sari Berry right there. Thank you so much for the new follow, Crispy Fried Soup. Woo! But yeah, Sarah was answering lots of questions earlier, and now we are just friendly chatting as friends.
I think one of the questions we didn't answer was about what we were doing in quarantine.
Well, yeah. What do you do for fun in quarantine now?
What do I do for fun? Funsies. Let's see. I mean, on the weekends, we go to parks. Well, if it's nice out.
Did you?
And
Oh,
doing
sorry.
one
I
meal.
thought you said parties. I was like, are you what?
No, parks like the park. Just
Mm.
like we like throw a frisbee or something and like play a soccer ball with a soccer ball. Mm. Oh, and one wheel ride. I like to go one wheel ride.
Mm.
And then watch movies sometimes.
Oh yeah, we
Mm,
started a book club,
I don't
sort of.
watch too many.
We
Oh,
started
I like playing Animal Crossing. No.
like everyone else in quarantine. All
Why is
right,
Animal
see
Crossing
you.
so good?
See you, Landa Dan. I hope you have a wonderful night. Um, but yeah, Sarah, we did start a like a sort of like book club kind of thing, right?
Book club. Yeah.
Called Roasted Chestnuts, if you guys are interested.
Have you been reading, Dorothy?
I keep thinking about it. Have you been reading?
No, I haven't gotten to start. Like, I've been reading the Methods of Rationality, Harry Potter and the Methods of Rationality.
Mm.
But usually it's a thing that I read at night and I fall asleep. And then lately I've just been like working till late at night because I just shift my working hours later and later
Working from
because
home.
I can't. Working from home is so weird.
Your fave activity is sleeping. That's good. Actually, I do have a question, Sarah. Um, so like now that you're like sort of like spending quarantine time with your Matt who your not your Matt your boyfriend who
My
is not vegan but you're vegan. What if he like wants to eat like food that is not vegan? Do you guys just make like separate meals?
Um, so usually he doesn't cook meat. Like he has. Usually that's like an addition to whatever we're eating. Like the other day I made like fried rice and I just like cooked an egg for him to put in the fried rice in his fried rice
Hmm.
and not my fried rice. So, but usually when we order out, like he'll get something with meat in it. So then it's just like obviously we're having something separate, and that's not something that we're sharing.
How how are your edamames?
So good.
Mm.
This is what I eat when I'm. Now that I'm in quarantine, I have to make so much more food. How much food does one consume?
Google Boogus says, Sarah, tell us a joke. Thank you for the 100 bits, Boogus. Woo!
Mm, mm, I need like a new go-to joke because the only joke I need is just so bad. The one I always say is, why do I don't even know why I say it. It's only invitation to guys. Okay, don't hate me. Is that a wand in your pocket? Or are you just happy to see me?
What? What? This is the
It's like one of
only
those.
joke you know?
It's like a pickup line joke that for some reason I kept on.
Interesting. Nice.
I'll defer to Mike on this one because he just tells me endless jokes.
Yes, he tells lots of puns. Skangman23, how can you address me? Oh, you can just call me Doral, Doral Pie, Dort, whatevs you want. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Sarah plays the ukulele. Oh yeah, guys, I shared this earlier, but I got my first blooming houseplant. Like I had like aloe vera and cacti before and stuff like that, but like, when I moved, I just gave them to her boyfriend, who also has a large collection of plants right now. But
Oh
yeah.
my god, we counted, and I think we have 55 plants together.
Seriously? 55? Holy
Yeah.
crap! That is a lot of plants. Wow. Literally start a forest in your house. Um, but like, yeah. So the story with this, or it's a moth orchid. But like I like the color yellow. But like, I saw a pink one, which I was like, I wanted the pink one, but like it was like $10 more, and it was already pretty like pricey. I feel like for a plant. um, so yeah, I was like, I'm gonna get this. This one was the second best, but like I think it's like, cause I also love the color yellow, like lemony yellow. I love the color of this. What are these called? Feet? I love the color of these feet. Where am I from originally? I'm from like like United States, but ethnically I'm Chinese. If you guys want to guess what Sarah's ethnicity is, that always seems to be a fun activity. But yeah,
Yeah.
what's your favorite song to play on the ukulele?
It's called Tip of My Tongue by the Civil Wars.
Mm.
Oh, or like anything by Grace Vanderwall,
Oh.
which would be like, yeah, probably like I Don't Know My Name. Yeah,
Mm. Turkish?
Grace Vanderwall's OG ukulele player.
Sarah, we got a guest in for you for being Turkish.
Turkish. Um, uh-uh. I don't think so.
Mm. You learned Fast Cast by Tracy Chapman on the guitar recently. Hmm. Car. It's 3 a.m. Fast car. Fast car. Oh, 3 a.m. Woo. So how is uh it like in Europe? Also, Sarah has traveled to a lot of places too, so like um
Just not in Europe.
Europe and Asia.
Only been to Scandinavia and then London, Denmark, and Sweden.
And then like the tour of Asia.
But only like Southeast Asia.
You're from Europe too? Wow. Where in Europe? Your favorite place so far is Singapore. Actually, that's where I think Sarah really likes Singapore too. Oh, you're from the Netherlands? That's so cool.
I studied abroad in Singapore.
Hmm.
I don't think it's my favorite place, but it's a nice place.
What is your
It's
favorite
very
place?
small. My favorite, I like if I were to recommend a place to travel, I think like Vietnam and Thailand are like good spots
Mm.
because they're very cheap, and then they're also like they have so much culture behind them, and it's just like a whole new way of life that they live. So, and then their landscape and like everything is just mind blowing. How cool! Like the country in Vietnam is really nice, but then they also have like the bay, like Halong Bay, which is super pretty. And then you go to Thailand, there's like all the beaches and islands, and then they also have like temples everywhere. Super cool.
Seems very like earthy and traditionally trodden. You have beaches in Netherlands? Wow, I did not know that. That's very cool.
But like the difference in beaches are like worth noting because there are beaches in Florida, but the
Yeah.
Florida beaches aren't that great.
Mm-hmm. Like some beaches, like a different sand, different waters, different climate, different shape.
But I was actually thinking of studying in the Netherlands. I think before that. Well, I was also thinking studying France. I was like very indecisive about where I was gonna go. But then once I went to Denmark, like once I found a program that I could go to Denmark, I felt like I didn't need to go to the Netherlands anymore.
Spanish beaches are really nice. I've never really seen the Spanish beaches, I think. I think like maybe Caribbean beaches I feel like are really nice. But that's probably also from like culture. Netherlands has such good education. The MSc you're gonna do has 3 months in China, and you're probably gonna choose Beijing. But you're delaying it. I see. I see. Makes sense. You don't. You. It is kind of like cautionary, like right now, and like who knows, like when this time will finish. What does that say? Love, fire, love. I think he's sending us fiery love. Fiery love.
Yeah, I was confused because I was like, doesn't that look like I?
I think it's love in traditional Chinese and
Yeah,
not simplified.
like love, but like doesn't make
Got a
sense.
burning heart full of passion. Rawr, time to eat it. Come. What do you actually work on at Google? Back to Google questions.
The shopping assistant. So I'm working on the back end. I work on the back end side that does all the storage of your shopping stuff when you talk to the assistant and have a cart. The servers. And then shopping assistant, it's essentially the Google Shopping, that like tab that you hit on Google. That's Google Shopping. And the Google Assistant. So when you say, okay, Google, so basically the merge of those two things. So when you say, okay, Google, and then you say, I want to buy paper towels or you want to buy toilet paper, it's going to trigger something in the experience that it goes through the experience that we worked on. To basically have the conversational features of, oh, like you want to, like, let's go shopping for a shirt. Well, what color shirt do you want? And then like the refining process. So that's like something that we're working on, is having like refining the way your experience is when you're talking to the assistant. and trying to find items. And it's really funny when you did type in the toilet paper thing and all your results. I didn't realize how bad toilet paper was to find on the internet before.
What does your brother do at Google specifically?
Mm, he he's just working on. I think I said this before, like data center software, under cloud. So yeah, that's pretty much all I know about what he does. It's like completely different.
Do you think what you're working on sounds more interesting than what your brother's working on for Google? I
Um,
do think cloud is way more used than the shopping assistant is. Sorry.
that doesn't matter. Personally, I think this is a good fit for me, like the team that I'm on, because I like shopping. And I think I'm a good
Hey.
person to be working on it because I think there's a lot of things that have room for improvement. And I think I have some ideas that I think would be good to add. And I'm excited to work on different features to make it better. And wouldn't you all want me as your shopping assistant? Come on.
That is true. Whenever I like have like whenever I'm like trying to decide if I should buy this thing or this thing, like especially like in clothing, I'm really bad at choose. I'm so indecisive. I'm really bad at choosing things for myself. But like I will like send her a picture and be like, should I get this? Should I get this? Should I get this? And I really highly like value her opinions because like I feel like they're very like well thought out and like
Mm.
thought of. So
我不喜欢中文学校。
what?
Right?
Nice. I speak some Chinese. It will be
Exactly. You guys understood that?
I've been told my Chinese is very cute, so 你好，我的名字是 Dorothy，我爱你。That's how I speak Chinese.
嗯，我要吃冰淇淋。糖果。嗯
Is voice recognition done in device or on external server? Oh, by the way, Sarah is half Chinese, half American. If since we asked that question earlier.
100% American.
What?
I'm 100%
I
American.
mean, 100% American. But yeah, half Chinese, half Caucasian. Um, would you rather ride a unicorn but it has the face of a bear, or a bear but it has the face of a unicorn? I'd rather ride a unicorn that has the face of a bear. What is let's what about you, Sarah?
I want to ride a bear with the face of a unicorn. Face.
So we're opposite.
No, I want to ride the. I want to ride the. I feel like real life bears aren't as cute, so I want the unicorn head and the bear, the bear body.
This is lace hung around my mic. I tried to decorate my mic, so lace. Do you think AI poses a threat to privacy through biometrics?
57, 50, 72.
Hello, hi. Are you there? Hello. um, but uh, yeah, I'm sorry. My internet has been kind of blah right now, but can you see me, Sarah? Oop. Seems like she cannot. You are you there? Uh-oh. We are having technical difficulties. Oh, hello? Ooh. Technical difficulties. I guess when Sarah comes back, we should just like say bye. Do I usually do interviews? Oh, this Sarah's my best friend, so I was just like, "Hey, something we can do." That would probably be fun. So, yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. Um, yeah. Yeah, no, she's my best friend. We've been friends for like 15 plus years. Yeah. And I've been having so much technical difficulties. I'm sorry about that, guys. But thank you guys for watching and sticking to us. Um, oops, I still can't hear Sarah, but I think she is saying something, probably trying to say something. No, no, no. I think she's having technical difficulties. Oh, oh no. I cannot hear her. I don't know if it's something to do with my user settings, so let me just double check. Hello? Dang. Hmm. Can you tell her to give you the bear? Um, we should probably just we can like end, I guess, since we can't hear our main star Sarah. Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, hey, you're back. Hey. We can just watch her for a while. We can just observe Sarah.
Don't touch the bear. It's mine. Mine. You don't have it.
Well, I chocolate.
Dorothy, what's your usual content?
Dorothy, what's my usual content? Um, random. I lots of do random stuff. Sometimes I have friends stream with me, like Sarah Berry right here. Or Ninja Pie. She comes in sometimes. Actually, I do have another stream planned for soon, which is with our a um a high school friend group with like Sarah's part of it too, but the high school friend group is called Wonder Woman, so we're like planning to stream that together as like group chilling chat thing. Um, does Sarah think AI poses a threat to privacy through biometric?
No, I think AI is a good thing, and I don't. Okay, maybe, yeah, you already have privacy concerns through your biometrics. So, like, I mean, it's like there's potential for bad things to happen, but I think AI is it's going to be good for us.
I think AI is also a good thing because like you get to develop and create new technologies and just like the point of technology is so it can like um, help users and like help people and make things better and more faster and more streamlined.
It's not a good thing or a bad thing. Elaborate. Actually, I want to hear more about what you have to say because, like, I find that more interesting because it seems like you have some opinion about it.
Who, me or MSG?
No, the MSG.
MSG. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it's interesting about the two big research institutions, OpenAI and DeepMind. They're the ones that are really pushing their like AI research. Um, so it'd be interesting how smaller companies would be able to like have some sort of model for their company and still stay true to like being able to do their research in a way.
Any reason behind the name? So my name Doro Pie came from Doro. My name is Dorothy. So sometimes I have a nickname Doro or Dort, which Sarah likes to use more. But uh, Pie is like PIE, where like I call lots of my friends like, oh, like Pie, like Kitty Pie, like Ninja Pie, Jessie Pie, Gina Pie. I call them pies. Um, but Pi is also like senpai, so I did Storal PAI for like that mixture combination.
Oh, and we just watched the Her,
Yeah, we
that
watched her.
movie. And then I watched The Lobster, so that's a good one.
You
And
also
then
saw
oh,
X.
Ex
Yeah.
Ex Machina. Did you watch that?
Oh no, I didn't. But I like was thinking about it because I remembered you telling me about Machina. But then I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm in a gritty like thriller mood right now. But I was thinking about watching it.
Oh, and we watched another one. It was called Anyara,
Hmm.
and then that one they were like in space, in like there was like this like the Anyara was this like thing that you went into, and it was like you were like in another world in a way.
Ooh.
Um, it was pretty cool.
Some of these kind of
That
remind me
one.
of like
It was
Black
so
Mirror
futuristic.
plots, though. You think AI could be used to track users across the web through biometrics? However, you think this would be easily solved by randomizing user inputs. Any thoughts?
Wait, mm, Oh my gosh, type. Yeah, no, we were playing with like making an AI model that could detect who you were based off of your typing patterns.
Whoa.
It actually worked kind of well, but it's like funny because you could just type in away and like intentionally try to do it wrong to be someone else because just like the way people type were different.
Wow. I didn't know that. That's really cool.
So yeah, you can do that, but like what are you saying with like privacy? Um obviously. Hmm.
Dots? What are you sending dots for? What's that? Dot, 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 dot. Lots of dots. I love and pies, yes. Pie. All sorts of pie. Raspberry pie, key lime pie, lemon pie. All the pies. Doro pie! um, Nani? Nani desu ka? Still, people will find a way to get around that kind of stuff. Wow, MSG is really interested about AI. Baka?
Oh yeah, no, my boyfriend put the code up, I think, for the keystroke timing model. I can link it if you want to look at it.
Woo! GitHub. I want to click that too. It's okay, I wouldn't understand it. Nice.
There's a README.
Hmm. Interesting.
I don't really work in AI. Like the part of the team, there is part of my team that does like machine learning. So that's natural language understanding, essentially the conversation flow that the assistant goes through. But more of the AI stuff that I'm interested in is just an interest hobby, but not something that I have learned enough of that I can say that I'm well versed in any of it. Just so sad.
Mm.
Um, because you need to like actually put in a lot of time and effort into learning it, and like of the people usually that actually know it, they have like PhDs and have like researched it to like a large extent or have been practicing machine learning for years to know a lot more.
Mm.
Because a lot of people like you can say that you know what it is, but you don't really know what it is. And I think only people that really know it will admit that they don't really know it.
Um, they're asking you to link your GitHub again. But what do I study? So I'm not in school. I graduated. Woo. I studied psychology um as a major and theater and Chinese as minors. Do some of the systems you work on use one type of code on the front end but use C in the back end for speed?
they the system, yeah, systems don't use the same type of code in the front end versus the back end, like they can be different. Right now our back end is in Java, so and then front end is more like some flavor of JavaScript. No, and no, C++. It's the flavor of C++. Lols. I was just thinking, I've recently been working on a website, so that's what I was thinking of.
You like it? Yeah.
Yeah, C would probably run faster. Yeah, C would run faster.
Tell us any beauty secrets that you have. I'm interested at least.
No one else interested. Sleep.
Sleep.
Number one beauty secret in life.
Yeah.
Okay, what motivates you in life?
You don't care about beauty? Man.
I think like the basic, if it's even the right question. I want to like say that it's just wanting to do good in the world, like, but I guess another way to enter it is that like all the people in my life motivate me to do things. But what?
Do I motivate you to do things?
Sure.
Was that a sarcastic sure, or you had to think a lot before saying sure?
No, yeah, you're a motivating person. We have a book club.
Yeah.
Now I'll be more motivated to read more books. Obviously. Actually, I'm just like sad now that like some people have more time and they can like read books all the time. And I feel like I have less time and all I want to do is read books. I miss reading.
You do like to read the bookwormy Sarah. But you motivate me sometimes, a lot of times actually, in life. So yeah.
But I think like the main motivation is just that I want to do something that has like an impact and it's impactful.
If I was you, I'd be so envious of Sarah. See, I've thought of this before, honestly, because I feel like, I felt like other people have felt the same way before. So no, I've honestly thought of this before, and I was thinking like, see, the thing is with Sarah though, she's just such a really good friend that like she doesn't make you feel bad. So like although she's like super like successful and super pretty and stuff like that, like she never ever made me feel bad. And like she would always try to lift me up if I was feeling bad. So like you'd rather be me? Okay, thanks. But like she would always like yeah, she's a really uplifting friend, and like she wants to make up for things of me that I feel like I lack. So like for example, like I was like sometimes I'm like, oh, like I feel like you're super pretty, Sarah, but like, or like, oh, I feel like you're super smart. But then she would always tell me like, well, you're also really pretty, and what are you talking about? And or like or like about the smartness, she'd be like, oh, remember that one time when you achieved this thing in studies or something like that, and she's like, I could never do that or something like that. And she's just really like really like uplifting, so I never really felt bad. And also like about the envious thing, I feel like that like it's also really, I feel like it's okay to be envious of your friends, because then it makes you like want to like achieve more, I feel like. But like I said, I didn't really feel envious because yeah, Sarah's just a really like good person and a really good friend, and like she never put me down or anything like that. So he'd be the picture of Jesus. um but like yeah, obviously like when I was younger I would feel like envious, like oh, like I felt like Sarah had like nice family, or like she's just super pretty, or like super skinny. She's always been super freaking skinny. um but like then like she would
Until
always,
I
like,
actually hit puberty. Come on.
but then she would always like help me see
You're
like
like
the good things in me,
you
and
best
also
child.
but yeah, no, she would always help me see the good things in me, and always like help to strive to make me be like strive to like make me become a better like person. It's all coming up. No, like Sarah knows this already. Like we talk a lot, so like this is like we're like best friends. Like she's like one of the closest people in my life to me. So like we share a lot with each other. So yeah. Yeah. Have you ever felt envious of me? You're envious of our friendship. I've gotten that a few times
Oh
before,
yeah,
actually.
I used to think you were prettier than me too.
And I always thought you were prettier than me, so but now like we just appreciate ourselves, I feel like.
Yeah.
So also, like I said, with like successes, she always wants to make me be able to succeed too. So it's not like it's just her succeeding. Like so I think it's like if we both succeed, we both like lift each other up. So I've always like been like okay, when I was younger, I was kind of like I was like not a good sportsmanship person, because like Sarah won, she wins every single competition. um so I was very not sportsmanship, because I got
Yo,
actually
that's Matthew. I swear, he wins everything. He like actually wins everything. You know what you mean on actually?
no, but like I got like upset because I was like I wanted to win something. But like then she was always like very like encouraging, and then like I like started to think like why I'm not like encouraging about my best friend winning things, because whenever I win things she's just always so freaking encouraging, and I'm just like why am I being such a bad friend? So like yeah, like it's there's I think now like she just really tries to help me like who I know I'm giving such a long response to that question, but like she just really like tries to like make me like appreciate myself, and at the same time as she's succeeding,
We're
like
so different too.
yeah, you were
Like,
all also very different. We have our own strengths and weaknesses. But yeah, like I said, like when she succeeds, like I'm happy for her, and when I succeed, she's happy for me, and like I said, when we both succeed together, that's when like we're the happiest. Like okay, so when she got into Google, she invited me to New York. So I got to stay in like high-end New York thing and like had it all covered. So yeah. I'm happy for Sarah's successes. No envy there. Also, like, I don't even want to be a Google tech person, so like, Yeah. And we're just striving for different things. So although like yeah, like in my mind I think she's a lot more successful, but she probably has different opinions. But like we're just both different, going different paths, but together going on the path up. Woohoo!
Awesome.
Woo! Apex.
Hmm.
um but that was a very um detailed response, but I had to make that detailed response. But hi Taizuka, welcome to my stream. Thank you for the compliment. You think we're both pretty in our own ways. Yay! Thank you. One meme where everyone wants to be like someone else. LOLs. Envious of Sarah's coding skill. You don't have motivation to learn. Oh, dude, I was also envious of how smart Sarah was. But then she makes me feel smart sometimes, so it's okay. I felt better. Like I said, we have our own strengths and differences. And also, she would tutor me, so like it's like I guess it's okay because she helps me get better grades. We work together. Wow, that was cheesy.
It's so cheesy.
I am very cheesy. I'm a very cheesy person. She rolls her eyes at me all the time. Because she's not for like sappiness, but I'm all for sappiness. I'm a psychologist. No, I'm not a psychologist. I'm an aspiring streamer and influencer and actress. Dare I say model? Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, she's the one that actually models.
You're jealous of Matt too.
Same. Same.
Performing arts. Yeah, I do the performing arts. You know, yes.
None of us can dance like. Oh, wait, Dorothy can dance really well. Okay.
I can dance,
Yeah.
but not as good as Ninja. Ninja's like the top
Not as good as
performer.
Ninja.
Like,
And then I dance like way worse than either of them.
no, like Ninja's like extremely like super top performer, and like oh my gosh, I like she literally picks up a dance just by going over it once, and I'm like, and like she has those like pop. Yeah. Can we see a photo of Matt? You can see on her Instagram. You know what? I'm also jealous of Matt.
Aren't we all? We're all jealous of that.
He always freaking gets his way. I hope he's watching this, so he can hear this. Okay, he always gets his way. He gets his way with everything. But yeah, Matt's her boyfriend. Yeah,
No, I love that.
that gets
That's
his
good.
way on everything. And he has a wonderful girlfriend. Like, man, if I could have a girlfriend like Sarah, like, wow. She's a really amazing girlfriend. Like, imagine how good of a friend she is to me. Then just, like, double that. And imagine girlfriend. Like,
But I am one of your girlfriends. I don't get it.
what?
I am one of your girlfriends.
That's true. But it's not, you're a different level of girlfriend to Matt. Like, yo.
Oh, see, Matt just doesn't get jealous of anyone. See, so it just ends there.
Matt is jealous of Sarah. If only he could date Matt too.
No,
Actually,
the thing
though,
is, he's not jealous of me because he he would just be okay. Mm. Yeah.
sure you guys all have your strengths too, so please don't worry about it, and please also appreciate yourselves and your own strengths and
Yes, I think he's the perfect human too. I'm dating him, so I can say that he's the perfect human.
you're the only one who thinks Dorothy is more desirable. I do get way more random DMs.
Yeah, she's the one that gets like hit on way more. By all our servers, we'll go out to like dinner, and Dorothy gets our server will ask for Dorothy's number.
But like I don't know why, because I would rather date Sarah. Like it's so much work to date me. Sarah says this all the time, and she's not even
Yeah,
dating
well,
me.
meanwhile, it was like my whole life, like Dorothy's like dated so many guys. And it's like Matt was the first person I dated, and I was like, Dorothy's the one who's getting all the guys still.
Oh yeah, she only has one boy, like ever in her life, one boyfriend, and this was maybe just 1 year ago actually. So if you guys are like worried about finding your soulmate and you're already like 20s, it's okay, because we have
You're like,
really
psych, I'm 30.
we have like another one of her really pretty friends who like literally still has not have a boyfriend yet. Like
No,
she's
most
been
of my friends
trying
don't
to-
have boyfriends.
What?
Most of my friends don't
Yeah,
have boyfriends.
most of my friends like either only had one and they got them at like maybe 25 or 26 or 24 years old, or like
The fun one is that you're the person I know with the most.
I'm like the only one. Yeah, I do want to invite them to stream because yeah, like my friends are all, I feel like, spectacular, amazing individuals, spectacularly strong females.
funny.
It's amazing.
You're so young. I'm like, one of my friends turned 21 today, and I was
Wow.
like, damn, she's so young. Y'all such babies. You have such long ways to go in life.
Yeah, no, 20 is young for even if you never had a girlfriend. Because, like I said, like, my friends, like, never dated people till, like, 24. And it's not like they're not attractive or, like, friendly or nice, awesome people. Like, they're amazing people. It's just, like, sometimes, like, you just don't find a connection. And it doesn't really have anything to do with you, per se.
24.
Man.
Not friends. I don't know. When you're focused on school.
Yeah, when you're like
And you
focused
don't
on
really think of
growing
it.
yourself, like also
Oh,
I think
yeah,
it's very
yeah.
important to like be independent first, too. So.
And when you have your own focuses, you don't really think about dating anyone. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about finding someone. It's just like you
Just
kind of
happened.
happen across someone.
Yeah, so like anything can happen when you least expect it. Have low T. What's low T? Low. If you have like low confidence in yourself, like it's important to like remember that like, oh, like testosterone. Oh, okay. But like like it's important to like think like, oh, like everyone has like something special about themselves, so it's okay. And also, when I say I've dated quite a few people, not 15. I've dated like 5. 5? 5? 5, yeah. 5. So, I mean, to some, That's still a little. So A.
Yeah, if she comes across anyone that's dated more than that, like they can't count it on one finger, she's like, too many people. I don't think that should matter. That shouldn't matter.
Yeah, you can. I feel like, yeah, the people who do care about like the number and stuff like that, that's like not very like nice.
At least you got experience.
Any girls? I have kissed a girl before, but not
You
like.
liked it.
What? What did you say?
And you liked it. That's how the song goes. Come on.
Yeah. Oh no, it wasn't Sarah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I had like this like cute. At least I thought it was cute. I had this cute pretend wedding with the girl I kissed, which Sarah skipped.
But aren't you like separated now?
Yeah, we're like not friends anymore. Yeah. See, I'm like a really bad. Maybe
You're not
the
friends with the
best
person
judge.
you married.
What did you say?
You're not friends with the person you married.
Yeah. Was I a kid? I was in college.
She wasn't even a kid, and she got married, put a ring on it, and now they're divorced.
It was a pretend wedding. We did it outside, like our school
This is why
building.
you do pretend.
What? What did you say?
This is why it needs to be pretend. You need pretend weddings.
My history,
Gotta be
guys.
sure. Wait, how long were you and her together before you got married?
We weren't even together. We were just friends, and we called each other waifu. So we were just like, you know what?
But how long were you calling each other waifu?
Yo, I don't remember. Maybe like half a year or something. It was like for fun and stuff like that. But then like we were like, let's actually get pretend married, and yeah. But like now, true colors come out, guys. You see, this is what happens. You don't know someone. If you get attached too easily, you don't know their true colors, man. So yeah, we separated. Do not talk anymore. Yeah, true colors. After how long did I get divorced? Oh, explosive relationship. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, like, I think most of my relationships were kind of like explosive, so yeah. Bad judge of character. Except friendships. My friendships are, for the most part, amazing, spectacular, wonderful. All the good words in the dictionary. Loving, caring. And my good friendships, I mean. Yeah. Like Sarah. Oh, thanks. Do you guys see that?
Mm.
Did she just flick my heart away? She's just Cinderella, alright? She's being Cinderella right now, okay? Oh.
You're getting a question.
Am I seeing you right now? No. But also, I'm like not looking because I want to become an amazing individual first and become successful and grow my brand first. So then I feel like once you're at your apex, that's when you can like imagine yourself like being a good person, and that's what I want to strive to achieve. Like, you know what? Sarah is one of my role models. She teaches me about the world and everything that's good. Sarah does, yes.
Yeah, I think you like need to be on your own and growing yourself first, because it's really easy to get caught up about when you have someone else in your life that you kind of forget about um, working on yourself. And especially if you're not even there, it's hard to, if you're not ready in that stage, it's hard to be ready for someone else if you don't already have like a baseline that you love yourself and that you're at a stable point.
Sarah's thoughts on Google. But yeah, no, like Sarah's a very like intrinsic thoughty. Did I just say thought? Thought provoking thinking person, like analyzing something wise. So yeah, Sarah guides me, and sometimes I do not follow those guides, but I take them into high consideration.
Okay. So
Thoughtful, yes.
with all your information that Google has, like it's not like we have access to individual users that we're like looking at individual users and what they're doing. You as a user are able to wipe out all your history and information. Let's see. There's a link that you can do it. Like you can just type it into Google too. But like your information, if you want to delete it all, we will delete it. Like Google will not have it if you delete it. So you can actually see everything that Google has on you, like that is collected, and you can turn off a lot of the stuff that it uses to like keep track of your information. I personally think that I like giving away some of my information to like have a better experience, because the way that they use the information, other than like selling it to like using it for advertisements, but I feel like you can have it so that your advertisements are like more geared towards something that you're interested in. And when you have your advertisements, like when you have that tracking information on, we can make the experience something that's better. So when you're talking to your Google Assistant, you can like maybe find a gift for your brother, and we'll know something. Like if you let us like have information, if you tell us information about your brother, we can help find the best product gift for your brother. Like it doesn't have to be something that's not creepy. It's like something that's supposed to be helpful and useful and using information in a way that's like better for the user and not for other people. Like the intentions are, I feel like the intentions are a lot better.
You should write an essay on why Sarah is the greatest person alive and give it to her on her birthday or something. I basically
You have it turned off.
I basically do that like pretty often. Sarah knows, but like she doesn't like sappiness, and I'm just like intrinsically sappy, so she's always like ditto to you too, but like 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 I know that Sarah like feels like the same way towards me. It's just that like I'm like more expressive in it and like sappy. So and I express it that way. Why does Google not use facial recognition and reverse image search, but Yandex does? Also, hi Eric. OMG, hello.
No, I'm not Google. Nothing I say is Google's
9.
opinion on anything.
But I think that we have streamed for quite a while, haven't we, Sarah? My Sari Berry, the best Sari Berry in the yogurt universe of Sari Berries. Oh, yo, I went grocery shopping today, and like I had like you know, the mask thing, and like like my dad was like, wear glasses, so I wore glasses, and I had like a hat on, and like yeah, like he was also like wear a poncho, but like I didn't want to wear a poncho into the grocery store. But yeah, that's also how I got this plant, which do you like this yellow color? Like, I'm wondering if I should go back and get the pink one for $10 extra. But then I'm like, I don't know. Like, I actually also like that. See, oh my gosh, she's head bobbing. See, this is what I do though, but it's okay because Sarah's really patient, so she has to hear me like go back and forth all the time. So I always go back and forth on things, and I always like dwell on some very specific small thing. And to be with me means to be very patient. And so, yeah, Sarah's very patient.
Hey, Dorothy is very cute and funny. That is all you'll see on this channel.
At least some people think I'm cute or funny. That is true, Boogus. That is true. But yeah, what did you ask for the random number, Skangman 23? Sarah kind of looks like your cool mother looking at her hype daughter stream. I feel like teachers
Wow.
like have asked how we're like best friends since we're so opposite.
Such a compliment.
It's a compliment? Take everything as a compliment. Yes, good motto. Motto.
No, I don't. I don't really have an opinion about it. I feel like I should be more. I feel like, yeah, I'm not opinionated about that topic. Okay. There are things I'm opinionated about, like food, like being vegan and stuff. But other things are a little bit less.
Oh my gosh, turtle! That's cute. Turtle emote. Turtle dove. Oh, that's what a turtle dove looks like.
MSG, what's your background? Like I'm
I feel like
What do
his
you-
background has to do with something like techie, because he's been asking like lots of techie or AI geared questions.
Yeah, they're good questions. Food should be vegan. Yes, food should. No, I think you should. Okay, it's not that food should be vegan. It's that you should eat more like vegan and more plant-based as like a rule of thumb. Because it's like better for you to eat more plants and more whole food plants, which is the only thing we can agree on because it's really hard to get any studies to show anything on humans because getting people to change their diets and isolating all the factors is really difficult. So there just like aren't very good studies about that. But I think it's clear that vegetables are good for you. And what the whole way that we have animal farming right now and factory farming is not good for the environment. And just the idea of raising more animals just for food is not good for the environment and us, because it just takes more resources to have raised animals as food, and that's not a good thing to do,
Eating
because
insects.
there's just more water goes into it, and we have to grow crops to feed the animals, and then we have to inject antibiotics into like the animals too, which we then consume, and then that's kind of how we like get like antibiotic resistance and like different diseases that are harder to combat because of just injecting so many antibiotics into these animals.
I've
Insect solution. No, just eat plants.
I've like tried to be vegan because yeah, heavily influenced, by Sarah. Um, you've had fried grasshoppers? Seriously? Wow.
Oh yeah, if you go to like Thailand and like Asia, they have a bunch of different like insects on sticks that are fried.
If the whole world was vegan, this virus wouldn't have happened, really?
The origin of it is from animals. It originated in a Chinese market, like a wet market that had like a lot of livestock animals. It's said to come from bats, I believe, but the environment is a lot riper in like that area that they were in, like an animal market essentially, with like a lot of seafood and like animals, live animals. They had live animals too. So
Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know where COVID came from. That is very
but
interesting.
it like could have happened anywhere.
Zoonosis. Ah, interesting.
I don't like see it's like you don't need to be vegan. It's just you need to eat like sort of vegan. Like mostly vegan. Like that's all I think is like what everyone should be doing is they just like the conscious effort that you don't need to eat meat every day and you still can have it, but it's just something that you don't need to get all your nutrients from.
This is interesting. Interesting.
Also, shout out to like um have you had Beyond Meat Burgers, Dorothy?
Um, I think during the time when I was trying to like be uh do like veganism, I probably had like Beyond Burgers.
Yeah, like Trader Joe's came out with like one like of those meat patties and they're so good.
Mm.
And they have like so much protein in it. It's crazy. And it tastes really good. Like
Um,
22 grams of protein, I think, in like a patty or something. Might be those numbers. It was a lot.
I think yeah, chicken is probably like the better.
Yeah, I think that's like another one that people say, like, you know, vegetables are good for you, and then you know that like red meat is like a lot worse, like beef and like those types of animal meats are worse for you than chicken. Um, sustainably sourced fish. See, the problem with fish is that there's a lot of mercury in the waters.
Mm.
And in fish, like at Pitt, they limited how much you could buy sushi.
Really?
Yeah, you couldn't buy sushi so much in 1 week.
Wow, I didn't know that. Interesting.
Uh, but yeah, I think the thing with fish, maybe I like personally don't feel like the need to, but the way they're catching fish now is that they also catch a lot of other sea life. Like you don't realize it, but they catch a lot of they're called bycatch. So a lot of other animals like in the sea that they don't care about like die in the process.
Oh, but Sarah does take like omega-3 oils, like vegan, um like basically vegan fish oil, so
I stopped. For some reason I got like a recall on that product and then I was like, what? And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna throw it out.
what's the weirdest food I have ever tried? The weirdest food I've ever tried, I think, would be snake or alligator. Like I had at Pitt Fuel and Puddle, they have alligator stew, and then um at the brewery, like one of the, it's called Church Brewery Works. Basically, it's a church that got converted to a brewery, but it still looks like a church inside.
Ooh.
And yeah, actually, I went there with Cody. Cody.
Oh yeah.
So there's this guy who wanted to take
That is
Sarah on
cool.
a date, but Sarah said no. So he took me
What?
as a substitute.
Well, I already went on a date.
But I was like, all right, sure. You know what? Yeah, I'll do it. Doesn't talk to me anymore though. Still talks to Sarah though. Yeah.
He's doing well. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw.
He got his like dream job.
What?
He got his dream job.
I know, I saw. That's awesome.
Mm.
But like, yeah. So this person's dream job was to work for a game company as like a game designer. So yeah. But what was I saying? Church Brewery Works. Oh yes. Rattlesnake ravioli. They had rattlesnake ravioli, and so I tried that. So what about you? What is your weirdest food you ever eaten? Also, see, I feel like Sarah wouldn't eat weird food though because she's like sort of like picky with her
Well, I
food.
think I did. I'm not even sure if I actually ate it, but like I think when I was like in 8th grade or maybe 7th grade, I ate like one of those crickets. Like they were like cheddar crickets or something I got from like a science camp.
Oh wait, I remember those. You tried to give them to me, like those lollipop things with like a bee or
Oh
something
yeah, there were these
inside.
lollipops that have insects in them, but I thought they were fake. Then I got to the middle. They were real.
Yeah, and then she tried to give them to me. I didn't take any. There are a lot of factories in third world countries that have very poor environmental regulations. Rainbow tables.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Haven't used rainbow tables.
Rainbow tables. Rainbow the world.
Dorothy would like them.
What?
You would like rainbow tables.
I would. Chicken at KFC is the weirdest food you've ever had. Dude, I crave fried chicken right now. But yeah, like I said, guys, we have been streaming for quite a while. Almost 3 hours. Isn't that crazy? The hoppers you had were fried. Tasted like sunflower seeds. Whoa, nice. Eric, nice. Also, Eric, I hope you're doing really well. I hope Seattle is well too. I mean, you're doing good at Seattle.
Don't know. Don't know.
You're gonna go to bed in a minute. All right. Yeah.
4 a.m.
Yeah, I think we are also going to wrap up our stream here because like I said, we have been streaming for almost 3 hours now. And so yeah. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. So hey, but I hope you guys enjoyed our special
you.
stream.
Bye.
Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed our special stream. Thank you so much, Sarah Berry, for joining us. Remember, guys, you can follow her on Instagram, Sarah Berry. She is an amazing person, an amazing friend, but she's very selective with her friends, so we'll see how far you guys get.
There's only room for so many friends. I can't.
Well, one thing you don't have to worry about Sarah being better at you than is being entertaining on stream.
Oh.
Wow. Even though he's been asking her all these questions.
He's just like not satisfied with my response.
Rip. See, this is also what's cool about Sarah is that she's very confident in herself, that she has so much self-confidence that she knows that...
why Dorothy's a streamer and I'm not.
Yeah, she's always okay. Oh. Danielle! Harsh crowd! Oh. But I think Sarah's answers were amazing. I thought you still owe Sarah gas money. Wait, what? How do you remember that? Yo, Sarah, do you remember someone owing you gas money for haunted house trip? Yo, I can't remember that. What year was 4 years ago? Wait, what grade were we in 4 years ago? Sophomore? Junior? Sophomore, yeah. You answered the questions and made him laugh. Yeah, look, so some people appreciate your answer, Sarah Berry. I, for sure, really appreciated your responses and having your conversation in your time. And thank you to everyone else as well, especially people who gave questions as well. You remember everything? Are you serious? Really? Yo, I don't even remember the haunted house. That's crazy. But how much did you owe Sarah? Yeah, thank you so much for coming, Sarah Berry, and thank you guys all for interacting and watching and lurking on this special stream. Mini. The pictures. That's a good story. Yeah, what are those pictures behind you? Oh no, the sound cut. Oh my god, the sound cut.
Sound good. Okay.
Okay.
The pictures behind me were picked out by my roommate, and one of them is by some artist, and another one is by her friend that tried to replicate the artist. And it's a fake picture.
Alright, hold on. Bugus wants to bet his favorite picture, so. Bugus, just for you, I'm pulling out your favorite picture. There you go, here you go. This is what brings Bugas back every time. um, but yeah, Sarah, do you remember Name owing you money? Gotta claim that Venmo check. um,
Yeah, maybe. I don't remember charging anyone. I don't think I ever charge anyone for gas money. Yeah, that's not a thing. I don't think I charge anyone for gas
I
money.
just bit my tongue.
If I ever got gas money from anyone, it's like someone just gave me gas money without me asking.
I just bit my tongue. Oh, that is what happens when you chew gum and talk at the same time and laugh while you chew gum. Oh.
Okay. Good night.
Good night, everybody. Yeah, see you. Thanks again for enjoying our stream. Sarah, you have a good time. I hope you had a good time.
Okay. Good night.
You didn't answer my question.
Alright, are you gonna end it?
You did? You had a good time?
No.
Did you just say no?
Oh, I was like, I had a good time, but I was like, are you gonna end the stream?
Yeah. Alright, bye. Bye, guys. Bye. Good night. Bye, Sarah. Bye. Hurts. Whoa. Woo, 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 woo. Wanna do your iconic end that you always do?
Aww.
Oh wait, oops, I didn't end the stream.